I've gotta get out of here before it's too late. There at the door like a bag of wolves. Before I knew it, I'm at the gate. They're behind me, oh God, it's too late.
The No Fake Channel, checking in. On this episode of the Supplement Review, I have a pre-workout that touches upon two key factors I always try to get across to my subscribers when talking about pre-workouts. Today, I have Superhuman Burn, their Stim-free edition. And we're gonna get into it. But if this is your first time to the channel, give this video a like, hit that red subscribe button. On this series, I just review a supplement on every episode to help you decide if it is right for your fitness goals, your health needs, and most importantly, that hard-earned money. So when I talk about pre-workouts, I always mention two key factors. Number one, you want to pick a pre-workout because there's thousands of them, literally thousands of them out there. You want to pick a pre-workout that matches your goals. If your goal is to be a powerlifter, that should be one specific pre-workout. If your goal is CrossFitting, another specific pre-workout. And if your goal is to get shredded, is to get all cut up in time for spring, you should be picking a thermogenic pre-workout. And Superhuman Burn is just that. And the second thing I always try to kind of articulate and people overlook, and it's easy to do, is to be aware of adrenal fatigue. What is that? Well, your adrenal system has been bombarded with overstimulation from caffeine in your coffee, in your energy drinks, in your pre-workouts, and in a host of other things that you probably don't realize have some caffeine in them. And that just attacks that system and just redlines it far too long. It's case in point, when you first started doing pre-workouts, C4 with its proprietary blend probably sent you to the moon, and now you need 4 or 5 scoops of that hard-hitting pre-workout to even move the needle. And what we need to be mindful of and what we need to be aware of is that adrenal fatigue, making sure that we take stimulant breaks, that we are doing non-stim pre-workouts if we still want to do pre-workouts, or just skipping pre-workouts altogether. So alphalion.com, a popular supplement company because they do great flavors, transparent labels made in a GMP facility, and they usually have some massively dosed products. They've been putting out a number of new flavors and new additions to their product, and they had a Superhuman Burn pre-workout. It has caffeine in it, and I'm a big fan of that one. I happen to really enjoy that one on my leg day because it's got just the right amount of caffeine, but the thermogenics really heat things up when I'm going hard. It lets me sweat a ton extra, and it makes me feel nice and loose and warmed up without sending my heart to heart attack city when I'm really cranking away at some of those big power movements with my leg day. So they know that a lot of people want to have stim-free pre-workouts that need to take that break. A week of pre-workout, a week off, a week of pre-workout, a week off, or even a couple of workouts with caffeine in it, and then you do a non-stim pre-workout. So they dropped Superhuman Burn, and I think you have to find this in the store. I'll put a link in the description to where I think you can get this on their website, but there's also a number of bricks and sticks stores that carry alphalion, and this was one of their monthly releases. So what is it? It is a stim-free 2-in-1 stim-free fat burning pre-workout. So if you're on a cut, if you are on a diet, if you are trying to get the biggest bang for your buck, you want to be doing a thermogenic pre-workout. That's going to help you sweat more. It's going to help you burn more calories during your workout and after your workout. It's going to help boost your metabolism. You really want to get the biggest bang for your buck, because the idea of just doing tons of extra cardio in order to get cut up, it doesn't work that way. We always know the people in the gym that are doing hours of cardio and they're still fat, and there's a reason behind it, because you get diminishing returns, you get a ton of inflammation with too much cardio, and you really want to get your big bang for that buck. So if you're on a diet, if you're on a cut, if you're trying to get aboard the vain train, you should be getting a thermogenic pre-workout. So let's go. Superhuman Burn Stim-free edition. One bottle is 25 full servings. Love to see The more servings, the better. One serving is going to be 2 scoops coming in at 16.3 grams. We've got niacin, B12, and sodium for your pumps and your blood flow and your performance. We've got L-citrulline at 4 grams, beta-alanine at 3.6 grams, and taurine at 1 gram. For your superhuman fat burn matrix, we've got MitoBurn at 500 milligrams. We've got bitter orange, which is going to warm things up, get you sweating in just the right way, get you glistening at 250 milligrams. Combuterol at 100 milligrams, and then calorie burn grains of paradise. Another thing that's going to boost your metabolism, boost your heat, for lack of a better term, but it's not going to be a stimulant at 40 milligrams. And then Focus Matrix, because it's always about getting that mind-muscle connection, especially when you were going higher reps. We're going to be doing acetyl L-carnitine at 1 full gram, L-tyrosine at 1 gram, choline bitartrate at 1 gram. And then for absorption, to make sure that you're absorbing all of these ingredients, we've got estrogen and bioprene. So first and foremost, Alphalion's known for their amazing flavors. This one is berry bubbly. This is a strawberry mimosa, and true to form, it tastes exactly like a strawberry mimosa. So for those of you who like your mimosas, especially maybe on the weekend when you're waking up with a little bit of a hangover, boom, this one is going to be the party in your mouth that you want to have. I will say they're known for their flavors. They really do a great job of not just putting out bland, typical strawberry lemonade flavor. They always put a twist on whatever flavor they put out, and that's one of the reasons that people love them, because flavors matter whether we want to admit it or not. As far as how I've been using this, when I want to get that stim-free break in the home gym, I put this one on and I just go to town. It's nice. It gets you warmed up and it gets you feeling like you're ready to go and ready to fire off, especially in my cold home gym dungeon, but it doesn't give me the stimulants. So that allows me, if later in the day I want to have a coffee or I want to have more stimulants later in the day, I can. But most of the times I do this on days that I want to have no stimulants. Again, to give that adrenal system just a little bit of a rest. We're all doing too much caffeine. We're all overstressed. We're all not getting enough sleep. And you got to be mindful of that adrenal system. As far as experience, I'm a big fan of picking the pre-workout that matches your specific needs. If you are on a cut, if you are on a diet, if you are looking to just give your adrenal system a rest, Stim-free superhuman burn is something that you should consider, especially if you haven't taken a stim break in a while. Again, I said it before, and I am a broken record. Make sure your pre-workout specifically matches your goals. And it's okay to have a couple different pre-workouts that you rotate through for those crazy high stim days that we love and for the days where we're just trying to burn calories and kill fat. How much does it cost? If you go over to alphalion.com, I'll link it in the description. My code is NOFADE247. You can start off at under $2 per serving, which is great for a pre-workout in 2022. We see so many pre-workouts hitting that $2 mark or over. With my code, it already starts off under $2 per serving. If you just buy one bottle, like a lot of companies, Alphalion gives you bigger discounts and bonuses if you end up buying more than one bottle at once, if you end up utilizing their stacks, or if you utilize their subscribe and save method of that they send one of these to you every month or two, depending on your needs. I will say there's a ton of ways to save money, and it does bring the price point down to something that is below what the market average has been lately, which is unfortunately just going up. Overall, big fan of Superhuman Burn. It gets the job done for me when I want that stim break, and I'm looking to keep my tummy nice and tight. Hopefully you found today's video informative. Let me know in the comments below, when's the last time you had a stim-free week? I can't remember the last time I did. I usually am a bigger fan of taking individual days off to give my adrenal system a rest, sometimes 2 in a row, but a week, it's been longer than it should have, and it might be time to do a straight week of no caffeine. If you came this far in the video, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. We will then become best friends. You know what I'm talking about. Band of Brothers style. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.